No, the guy who the tribe is named after. Tell me about Manasseh. Son of Joseph, yes. What was he like? It said that he did the most wicked to seduce the children of Israel to evil. He had his children pass through the fire, burned. He did all kinds of terrible things, and he seduced Israel to idolatry, and there's no other king who did as wide wickedness as he did. Yet, when he was carried away captive by the Assyrians, the Spirit of the Lord reached him, and that is one of the most incredible conversions in all the Bible. I'd even say, possibly, I don't know if I would put Paul in that category, but I'd put him more in the transgression category. Yeah, I think I believe that. But there's a biblical example of forgiveness of iniquity. Now, we move to transgression. Go to Psalms 51. Psalms 51. Verse 10. Oh, that's not the verse I wanted. That's it. That is the right one. Thank you. I was thinking it was verse 9 or 10. Blot out my transgressions. What are we talking about? What is Psalm 51 specifically referring to? Who wrote Psalm 51? That is David. So what is he specifically referring to here? Adultery with Bathsheba and murder with Uriah. That was not outright open rebellion, but that boy knew better, and it was a sin of passion. He was weak in the moment, and that is transgression. So iniquity, total rebellion, transgression, a sin of passion. And then you have sin, okay? Somebody tell me what the definition of sin is in the Bible. Okay, but what is the Greek word? Does anybody know? Matt? Okay, TV land. Harmatia.
It's an archery term. You aimed at a target and you missed.
Okay, so that's just an accident. So to miss the mark supposes that you were aiming for the mark. Yes or no? Okay, so if there's a mark to miss, there's a mark to hit, and we always say that in evangelistic meetings when somebody says, oh, I've been nailed to the cross. Well, if you've sinned, then you've aimed at something. And if there's a mark to miss, then there must by definition be a mark to hit. Since sin describes breaking God's law, if there is a sin, there must be a law. So that's like the easiest explanation for why the Ten Commandments still exist, because there's sin. Okay, so the same Baptist pastor that will tell you that the Sabbath has been done away with will also tell you to confess your sins. So we need to know what we mean by what we say. So God forgives iniquity. What's iniquity? Open rebellion. Transgression? Sin of passion. Okay? Most Adventists would probably be in the transgression and the sin camp. Not many are in open rebellion. Some are. If you're in open rebellion, likely you don't come to church. There are